Hello and welcome to Learning as we play Stellaris. I'm the Imperor, and yeah, we are playing Stellaris, and I tell you everything I do, why I do it, while I do it, so you get an idea of how to play it. So I've done this for Crusader Kings 2 and 3, and now we're back here. If you have any questions throughout this episode at all, or to Stellaris, whatever, please down in the comments you go. You can also join on Discord to ask questions directly and maybe get a direct answer as well. Links, of course, down in the description. Let's go and let's take this on. So, we are a sub-Terran, xenophobic, pacifist, spacefaring
The system has been
society.
cased.
We are surrounded by people who kind of hate us, which is okay. One of the pre-FTL, pre-spaceflight civilizations has discovered steam power. They already know we exist, so that's okay for us. These guys. These guys over here do not know we exist yet, but they're also in Iron Age, so that's not a problem. We can wait a little bit. Espionage. We're not working on that at the moment. That's fine. Oh, but if we have an open guy here... What menace are these guys? The Omicron menace. Let's talk to them. Let's find out who they are. Because these guys... We want to see what system they have. And up here, we'll just... Now we're saving our alloys.
More
For defensive platforms. Orbital anomaly, a gravitational Infonok 1 out of orbit, causing it to briefly drop into the planet's lower atmosphere. But that's fine, they know we exist. Okay, this is funny. This event is like, oh, they find out who we are. They know who we are. We're working on improving relations with them. We're working with them. We're trying to get them to see things from our perspective and eventually make them our slaves. Okay, this starbase here is our next defensive station up there. So let's deck it out with the basics. Torpedo, guns, and I'll wait for the disruption field generator because that's stronger. What ship is this? Alright, this is a science ship. Oh, by the way, I forgot. I entirely forgot. We built a construction ship a while ago because we can build a Dyson sphere now, which we'll have to wait a little bit for. And I think it's worthwhile saving up for because this will give us loads of energy. Loads and loads of energy. And we're already generating a lot of energy in this system as it is. So adding it here will be very good for us. Resuscitate the child. Okay, on this planet up here, we found a child. Buried deep within the planet's crust was an ancient escape pod. Despite the pod's extreme age, the cryopreservation equipment was still functioning and the child's eyes unstable. Our hope, our future, our Skyon. Let's resuscitate the little cryostasis child. And let's take our construction ship here. Just need to find it. This. And yeah, we can't do anything here. That's fine, but we want to build a Dyson sphere here, so we need a lot of alloys now.
More space for a mega block is available.
I don't know what a mega block is. Archaeological site discovered. Anyone home? Our survey has scanned, detected some artificial structures. Okay, this is already blocked off systems, so this is good for us. This is where we will can expand to. I think we can take this. It's 10 plus 6. That's a pretty good system. Ah, no, I want to save that alloy. Come on, Imp. Come on. This is the hardest thing. Not spending all the time. But we do have minerals, so we can build more robot assemblies or upgrade our gene clinics. Rather, the medical centers to gene clinics. Which is important. Let's upgrade this. Okay, we're losing exotic gases and we don't have many left, so I think we're gonna go ahead and buy us some exotic gases. But we also have to go cancel one of our edicts here in our government. We have to, let's go cancel the gases as fuel. I still like the shield boost because we're defensive. But we'll stop the gases as fuels for now. So we earn +2
This
again
system's secrets are ours.
instead. Well, okay, we're not earning +2, but we're also not losing anything, so that's, you know, that's an upside. We will eventually earn quite a bit because one of our planets has a whole section where we could work this here, but we don't have enough specialists yet to do that. Eventually these will fill up and generate us a bunch of exotic gases. Like 20, I think. Okay, the Korok system is evidently home to some people. Yeah, that's here. The Omicron Menace, worrying. We've seen their ships around. So far they have been just friendly explorers. Special project has to investigate. Okay, apparently
More space for a mega block is
more
available.
varied and pleasant biomes. Okay, which planet is this?
New job in the situation log.
Okay, this is just part of the Mars Extinction event. This is fine. So do we have something with the cryostasis thing here? Yeah. So this is just an 180 thing. 180 day thing. It blocks nothing. It needs nothing. We're just gonna go do that. There's so much going on here. Working on these still. Lots of archaeological dig sites. We have only one archaeologist working at the moment, so that's all good. Why it takes a while. Our Empire capital. Let's upgrade
Build
this.
job complete.
Allow for more food jobs here. We have 0 jobs available, so these will fill eventually. And honestly, let's build out quite a bit more here. Let's make our home planet even cooler, even more impressiva. Ladders to heaven. Primitive image capturing technology managed to record our observation post while it was low in orbit over Phonic. They know we're here! What are you talking about? Discredit proof of our existence. No. We just continue observations. They know we're here. We're talking to them already. What are you doing, game? We have revealed. They know we exist. It's fine.
We've data mined this system dry.
Very good, very good, very good. I mean, this guy can do this while we wait. Do we have more construction ships that are just currently doing nothing? Yeah, this guy.
Planetary features augmented.
Can also do something. We're saving up for the Dyson Sphere at the moment, if you remember. I certainly keep forgetting. Oh, there's... okay. Getting here would block this off. The child discovered on Dugar 4 has been successfully resuscitated. All vital signs are fine. Let's see. The first was a degraded data crystal which revealed the child's gender, name, species. He's called Exarchides and referred to throughout the log as Scion of Vagros. Second was a strange relic composed of an unknown heavy material. Given its design, it's likely that the relic formed part of the larger whole. Further study is advised. Do we give him a home? He will grow up in 10 years. This child is not our responsibility. Now we are peaceful. We're just a little bit scared. But what can one child really do? Let's give him a home.
New job
We
in the
will not
situation
abandon
log.
him. We will not abandon him. Wait, there is something here. Relic fragment available. Research 32 months. What are we currently working on with our engineering research? No, we want to finish this out. Then we can do the other thing. Lots of interesting research coming in.
We've constructed something game-changing.
Full? Not full. I kind of want to build, but... we need... honestly, I think the Dyson Sphere we can't even afford to build out yet. Okay. Machines of yore, the network underground trenches is vast, blah blah blah. There are without a doubt the machines mentioned on Lambda Serpentis, as well as the subjects of a manual from blah blah blah. So we just get
New
some
job in the
research out of it.
situation log.
And it's finished up. Nothing else to be done here. Let's research this project there before you continue, and then you go continue. Because you're right there, might as well pick that up. There's some more. But that's okay.
Game-changing upgrades incoming. This system's secrets are ours.
Okay, disruptors are done. Energy. Sensors would be good so we can see a little bit further. I tend to not do these for a very long time, and then I'm always a little bit sad that I don't. You know what we're gonna go get? We're gonna go get us basic cloaking fields now. There is more interesting stuff here, like mote harvesting, getting us another strategic resource, which we already have some deposits around as well, which would give us cool stuff again. Ah, damn. Let's get mote harvesting. The cloaking is not going anywhere. This will give us some cool edicts to launch again, so we'll take it. And we'll wait until the ship is done, the ship research into destroyers.
More space for a mega block is available.
I don't like that they keep going through here. This might be a construction ship, honestly. I don't like that. They might be setting up here. It's not too
New
bad.
augments researched. Strap in.
It's just gonna be a little bit weird. Okay, cool. Cool, droid workers, which would mean our mechanical pops can now also do specialist jobs, which is pretty damn cool. Arc furnaces, ooh, these are even better. Arc furnaces are really good for minerals and for alloy production. So I think we're gonna go with that first. Takes a long time. Let's throw this in here first. Fragment research. Takes a while. And now we're gonna go into our fleet. Go into our second wave here. Remove some of the corvettes. Actually, we don't even need to. We have a lot of room here. Add ships. And we're just gonna add a destroyer. As many as we can. 5. And we're gonna go do the same here. Just add the destroyers. Again, we're not too concerned about the designs of the ships yet. We could have a quick look here what the destroyers do. Lots of missiles and disruptors. So these are fully going for hull damage. Armor and hull damage. The missiles can be shot down, the rest can't. So these are powerful. Powerful, powerful. Hey, let's build that arc furnace. Which cannot build in binary or trinary systems. Damn. Alright, so bit of a problem. We can't build that here. We have to check for systems that have a lot of energy production in them already. This would be wonderful because it's 12, but apparently we're not allowed to build here. So let's see. Where is the next highest energy production in a system? There's a 3, 3, 2. I'm holding down Alt key to get this. Up there's a 9. That could be interesting for it. Let's see. It's not a binary anything, so we could go ahead and I mean, we have a ship right there. Build mega structure. Let's build this here. Costs us 1,000 unity, 500 alloy, and we build the Dyson swarm right there. And this ship here does nothing right now, so we just go automated. It'll find jobs for itself eventually. It will be fine. It needed not our permanent supervision. Excellent. We gained some minerals here from a special completed project. Colonial authorities, blah, blah, blah. Debris. Okay, wonderful. And we get some decayed satellites, which are just there. We could sell these for energy right now, but we're not going to go do that. Yeah, that's all good. First contact here. They're wise to be cautious. So we could try and hack them, but yeah, we're peaceful. We're not aggressive. We're not. They remain cautious. We remain cautious. Everyone remain calm, please. Everyone just cool your jets. Everyone just calm down. All right. No one's moving. Weapons down, please. The Great Ladder Wars. Are you kidding me? In their efforts to construct ladders to have intentions between the savages of Phonok 1 led to an all-out global conflict. Fighting over ever-dwindling resources, the past 2 years of carnage, known as the Great Ladder Wars, have last come to an end. The key terms of peace treaty were present united front against their common enemy, the Sky Citadel. As the Eruxians rebuild their war-torn world, their increased paranoia and hatred of the unknown will make sure interactions with them more challenging. I mean, they are already fanatic xenophobes, but, you know. Legacy of the Ladder Wars modifier added. Operation skill +2 and +1 encryption for us. That's pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. Wait, shouldn't it be here? Maybe it pops up here in a moment. No. Maybe it's for them, not for us.
Booting up a new colony.
But it's kind of cute. What new colony are we booting up? Ah, yeah. Up in the north here.
The system has been cased.
So we have a lot of minerals ready. We're building here heavily. Industrial world. We have a few jobs open, that's fine. Let's go ahead and build another civilian industry, because this is teetering a little bit. And let's build alloy foundries. Everything else is pretty much fine. This is where the exotic gases exist, so the more population we have, the more we're gonna get. I might rename this with a star at the end, so this means I remember there's something here that's a little bit more important than anything else. There are a lot of open jobs here. I'm not gonna build anything. A lot of open jobs, a lot of open jobs. I'm looking at this number here. The higher it is, the less likely I'm gonna build anything there, because no one is there to work it anyway. What already is there, it's not being worked, so it makes no point, makes no sense to do that. Even though we have the money, but it's okay. Our construction ships can just go ahead and build stations with the minerals we have right now instead. Exploit. Let's go ahead and take this system. It's a choke point system, and it has a planet. So we'll take it. If there's something living here, we block them off right there. A fractured planet.
Trace complete. We got him.
It's a common thing. I don't even know why I keep looking at them. I just kind of like that our collection here is growing of stuff. Head of research, our crown prince. Happiness +3%. Edict upkeep down. And higher pool. That would be good. Council agenda speed is also kind of good, but we don't have that many interesting agendas right now, so we're gonna go with charismatic on this boy, which gives us more unity at the end of the day. A new world order. Preaching a radical doctrine of planetary unification, a charismatic leader has appeared in Phonok 1. Now, only a small and relatively ill-equipped hand of rebels stands opposed to the Majoritan rule. We could watch and learn, aid the leader with a lot of upkeep. No, we'll just watch and learn. We don't care. We don't care what they do. They sure will do something. Another mass extinction event thing.
We got him. The system has been cased.
Okay, something
We've constructed something game-changing.
Something just happened to get more food. Probably this. Probably this. We don't have a lot of open jobs here, so I'm assuming we had a bunch of people here ready to work these jobs. Pumping this up. Our trade is going down though, which is mainly okay. So we're not trading anything. Why is our trade going down? Our trade is going down because if we have a planet deficit, this is being bought somewhere, and if we look at other planets, they have a huge amount of deficit. So trade value goes into this to provide this from other planets in our system. This is how it works. It's not like a one-to-one thing, but if we look here, this is just planetary deficits is costing us trade. And we're losing exotic gases at a very slow rate. Can't trade for them either. Wait, where was the other planet with the jobs for this? There. We'll rename this as well. And we might have to shift over into this. Let's get the exotic gases going. It slows
We've
down progress on
constructed
this
something
planet
game-changing.
heavily, though. Pop growth goes heavily down, but we get a lot of exotic gases, so we're kind of fine there again. You are not on our council because you have been replaced by our crown prince. That's fine. Whatever. It doesn't matter. He's gonna die soon anyway. He's 82. And we don't have any much choice, so doesn't matter. I like to have our crown prince on the council rather than this guy. No, it's still just a research ship, okay. I don't like this trajectory. Okay, he's flying through. He's not building anything. Phew. I'm worried he's just gonna fly through our systems and just build stuff on the other side of it. That is what I'm worried about. I don't like that a lot. At all. I don't like that at all. Oops,
New council agendas on deck.
I wanted to reinforce our fleets. Council agenda, let's go. We're very peaceful people, don't worry about us. Survey speed, anomaly, discovery chance, let's go. That's still an important thing. And we're doing a lot of that. Fleet order cancelled because someone else built the thing that he was supposed to be building, that's okay.
We've data mined this system dry. This system's secrets are ours.
Oh, another planet. Not bad, not bad. You there? You have to go this direction. Sorry. Okay, our trade is not good. What we could do is we could sell a little bit of minerals, like 10. That will offset our trade, I think.
We've constructed some
to sell some.
Build job complete.
Battle rages on Phonok 1, where pro-unification rebel forces continue to tear one another to pieces. In the struggle, no weapon or tactic is off limit. The atrocities have been committed on both sides. Destroys the planet, but it's fine. We don't really care. We're just watching. Okay, wonderful.
External uplink established.
So now we know about these guys here. We do not take kindly to your sort. They are militarist, materialist. But now we should be seeing... Yep, there we go. There are the borders. So their ships can't travel through ours anymore. We discovered an ancient alien ship, half buried in an asteroid crater somewhere. Very tragic. Oh, this is a good system though. Oh, this is a crazy good system for arc furnace later. All these little things here. Good stuff. Good stuff hidden around. Oh, there's a cosmic storm happening down here in the south. We don't have anything against that, so at the moment these are pretty bad for us. Yep. They close their borders to us. No great surprise there. But we can see that they go in this direction as well. So maybe there's nothing between us. Maybe it's just them and us.
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
Oh. Unspent trade points. Oh, yeah. So we can do uplift, and we get epigenetic triggers. Let's go for new research here. Faculty of Archaeo Studies, which is a Empire and Planet Limit 1. We can build this once, and it will speed up Archaeo Study research give us some extra researchers for this. It's not the worst thing in the world to have, but also I don't quite think I need it. Starbase capacity might be more interesting. But I think finally it's time to research the Grand Archive. We have so many relics that are just sitting around, and we do have energy now to actually use them. So let's go for that. Again, this is DLC stuff. You might not have this. That's okay. But we have 2 unspent trade points because we can uplift our pre-sapiens here. So with the research that we just got, we can go ahead and modify these by uplifting them. It costs us 3,000 research to do. And I think we're gonna go do that. It's 300 creatures you can then
situation log.
Let's go and research it. And we will then be able to modify them. Intel is falling in many places, not surprisingly. We have a envoy ready. Let's just throw them at whatever. Finish these first contacts. Maybe we learn something interesting about the universe around us.
Our network just got a fresh hub.
Wonderful. New planet. This thing here has nothing but blockers, basically. Dense ruins, we can't do anything about that. This is just what it is. But we could remove some blockers here. It's fairly expensive to do. But it makes sense to do. We will want predominantly buildings here. So let's start with the medical center and robot assemblies and a specialization. There's a tech world, so most likely we want research enclaves, or we could specialize. Now this planet here, I think with this is just everything, so we're just going to generalize still, though we could specialize on the other one. I don't know which research we want to be better at, but we're just gonna go start now. Is there anything interesting here? 340. We're looking at this number still. Like, if there's too many people, too many open jobs, does not make sense to build anything. This is interesting here. Generator World has only 64 jobs open. We could build some civilian industries here. It would both help with the trade and this deficit. But this is a generator world, so maybe it's better to build this, actually. So yeah, let's build automation building. What does that actually do? Automated workforce for this district plus 25%. Okay, so if robot workers work this, they work it better, I think. I think that's what it is this is what it means. I'm not entirely sure, really. Plaque on the walls reads, it automates. Let's build it. I'm curious to see what this does. I don't think I've ever built this. And we'll build an energy grid, I think. And we'll build a few districts on it. One at least for now. Very curious to see what this does. Like, does this automate it? Like, does it give just 25% extra auto workfares on this? Because that would be pretty cool. Or does it increase automated workforce? I don't know what that means.
This system's secrets are ours.
We'll figure it out together. Toppled over buildings, crashed spaceships. Relic fragment. The object has an impact on space-time. There's reason to conclude that the... Okay. How many pieces... Okay. What? Ongoing research of the broken relic discovered with Exacides has hit a roadblock. Given how many pieces are missing, we can only speculate on its true purpose. However, based on the anomalous readings If recorded while in close proximity, there is some reason to conclude that the object has an impact on space-time. Okay, cool. The rubricator, we're still looking for it. Haven't found it yet, but eventually we might. Our industrial world here has many jobs. Many jobs. What does the automation thing do? It looks like it adds stuff here, but like, does it just automate? Because that would be very cool. It's kind of costly in upkeep, so that would make sense, right? Well, we'll see what it does here. Right now we produce 4, overall 24. So we'll see what happens when we build this. Because then these things might be super mega powerful, especially on something that generates energy. I mean, it will cost us energy, but it should give us energy. Building upkeep per automated district, +8. The increasingly corrupt and infectious local leaders on Fonago 1 have diminished popular support for the war. On both sides, military generals have been forced into anti-insurgency campaigns. Okay, a new comment was cited. Happiness is low. Alright. You are our Minister of Defense. You're commanding the second wave, and let's make you a fleet organizer. Not super important to have. Oh no, we would upgrade it. Let's upgrade it. That's fine. You're on council, might as well do something on council. You're not on council, you're just leading an area here. Is this the area where we have crime anyway? I think yes. So let's make you even more righteous. You're super righteous. This guy's probably insufferable at dinner parties. I am so curious to see what happens once this is done. There's an order to the rat scales on somewhat official looking building towards the center of the town. There's a digital inventory of every single item. So we are looking through the walls of these kleptomaniac rats. I know what the rubricator does. I'm not going to spoil it now, but I will make a choice kind of based on that.
More space for a mega block is available.
We'll see. So 4 energy, that's what we're getting here. And now we're getting 0 energy. We're losing energy. But maybe if we get more energy grids.
We've data mined this system dry.
And districts here. I don't know. Let's go build a bunch. We'll see what it does. Right now it only costs us energy. Max districts, non-artificial planets only. Which is nice. We can build more then. Resettlement cost minus 50%. Also pretty good. If we do it manually, I think. Though we do have enough energy right now that I don't care too much about it, so we're going to go with this. Maximum districts. Orbital bombardment damage, defense armament damage. We're not in a war yet. So it's not super important. But I might be sad if a war starts and we don't have it then.
The system has been cased.
Unified focus, unity from jobs. Your Minister of State, plus 10%. And we're getting a lot from jobs here. That's another 12 unity. That's big. Terraforming speed, clear blocker, we don't need that. That is definitely the better choice here. Can rarely say it, but this time I can. What's happening? Why is this not coming forward? There. I don't care. So we're just gonna wait for these to build out, and we'll keep an eye on our production. It's 31. Puzzling polygon, sonically reflective prism. Interesting. And some Elgate inside here. What does this do? Amenities plus 300. Not bad. How's our arc furnace doing? Where is it even being built? Up here. I don't think the construction ship hasn't even arrived yet. Nice. Okay, cool. We uplifted.
Pre-Sapiens with new wetware installed.
Our efforts to accelerate the evolution of the Quadranite along with a favorable trajectory have been tremendously successful. Educational programs are in place for the youngest specimens, individuals now while their elders are proving receptive to psychogenetic conditioning. So that means this species here is now part of our wonderful planet system. The undesirables. We will set this right. You are slaves! You're wonderful slaves to our empire. Welcome. You get decent conditions. We're not evil. Not too evil. You are natural intellectuals, uplifted, and lithoid. Pop growth speed is low. Food upkeep replaced with minerals. Leader lifespan high. You're not better or worse soldiers. Colonization allowed. No population controls. No migration controls. You can get where you please, sort of. That's fine, I don't care. And you are in indentured servitude, I think is fine. Worker or specialist jobs. I think we gave the others chattel slavery. Now, you're just workers. You are just workers. That's perfectly fine. Okay, now we have these 300 sitting around on a planet that we don't own yet, I think. Oh no, that's a planet we do own. Let's find them. Maybe in the species tab I can find them like this. One planet of our empire, but it doesn't tell us which planet. Thank you. Very helpful. It's an ocean planet, which possibly this one? Yeah, there they are. There they all are. So these will now start filling jobs here. I'm thinking, if we had any jobs that are good for these base people. But we can just go ahead and build research labs. No. Administrative offices. Or this thing here. First. So our people will go into these better jobs. And these guys will fill in the other jobs. 42 years and 3 days. A closer... Okay, there's a doomsday clock somewhere here. It's not yet in our systems, but we'll just keep an eye on this thing. All is well on the planet Yilon Prime. The creatures are...
More space for a mega block is available.
Let's see. Kleptomatic rats. The excavation team has discovered the source of the foul stench and is ill boding. Closer to the center of the city are enormous piles of dried fecal matter. Wonderful. Whatever consumed these aliens swallowed them whole. Even more disconcerting is the discovery of a fresh pile. So there's something big eating these things, or having eaten these things. I think our traumatized researcher might just get another trauma. Right there. Collecting them like Pokemon. Total revolution. Unless something radical changes, the pro-unification forces appear headed for defeat. I don't care. That's fine. Some issues have arisen on Yilon Prime as a result of the Quadranite populace aversions to arms. Representative has made a formal request for clearly delineated demilitarized zones. The Quadranite gain pacifist ethic? Yeah. We want them to be pacifist. The courage of their convictions should be celebrated. Let's make them pacifists. We are pacifists. Why not have pacifistic slaves, right?
Build job complete.
Trying to teach them right. Let's proclaim our superiority, of course. Let's discover another artifact here. Ancient political memoir. Just to use some of that resource. Special project olfactory study.
New job in the situation log.
Well, eventually. Eventually we will look at that. We have a lot of alloys collected. Let's make sure these are all fully upgraded. Our border stations. Well, so much for that. We can build a whole 2. Wow. Wow, we.
New augments researched. Strap in.
Okay, we can finally harvest the volatile modes. Fusion reactor. More power for our ships. Gravity snares. I don't... This is a DLC thing. We're not going to deal with it. I don't like it anyway. But I think... basic combat rolls would be good for war. Damn. I'm going by what is faster, I think. Let's get a few fast. Better energy production for our ships. I keep making screenshots. I just want to open this. We need to work on our alloy production. So the Forge World will give it a specialization now. And we'll build heavy industries here. Which is for metallurgists. Start working on this. Terraforming candidate discovered, doesn't matter to us now. What is with this industrial world? Just have a lot of jobs open. Let's get some civilian industries in there still. More of those. Noble estates. Sadly nothing. Can I have another automation building? Which, I don't know. Maybe it automates stuff here. Let's do it. Let's build it there. See what it does. See what it does. This is slowly going up. Slowly going up. Yeah, this is now producing quite heavily. And we don't have that much more workforce. So if this generator district finishes and it goes up, then we know that this automation thing just adds quite a bit.
Agenda available. They sure like to keep up appearances.
And replaces the need for some workforce. Probably not all of it, but some.
The system has been cased.
Like 25% of the jobs will be worked by this. Yeah, okay, it increases the power.
We've data mined this system dry.
But it also increases. So while this increases in how much power it uses to run this, it also goes to get more generated because it fills in some jobs. So it's not super efficient to do it like this, but it certainly helps. So we'll just build these out, I think. We'll just go a little bit harder on that. In a stunning display of strategy, Oberyn Pwot was crushed, the planet's resistance, sleeper agents and rebel ranks precipitated, coordinated a planet-wide attack before the rebel generals knew what was happening. The positions were overwhelmed. Fonok is now a unified world. So they become fanatic authoritarian. That's fine. We don't care what they are. They will be our slaves eventually. These guys will take forever to get anywhere.
The system has been...
Cells. DNA archive. Okay. It's probably in this. And we have too many of these, so we're not getting anything else. Got a little fossilized void worm tooth. Ancient mining transmitter. Okay, we'll take it. Could build this eventually. Use it eventually, who knows? Maybe. Okay, now we know that the automation thing does what it says. It automates whatever exists in the district. So we could generate some resources, which might actually be interesting for our heavy industries here. And for this place, which we're already building. I think we want some of these. Which makes building the arc furnace ever more, well, no, the Dyson sphere ever more important. Detailed analysis of the enormous metallic crystals dominating something.
We've constructed something game-changing.
More Elgate insights somewhere. I don't care too much about it. I do encourage you to read these, but I've read them so often, and this is more about learning how to play and not giving away all the flavor text of the game. So I hope you forgive me. Oh shoot. Amenities are crushing here. This will give us extra amenities. 500 more. And I think we should build holo theaters. This is not good. People are very unhappy. What's happening in the economy here?
Trace complete. We got
Oh yeah.
him.
Okay. We have to stop this. Because people are not being entertained here. So this is not good. We'll drop back here now. I think, but we built a little bit of a buffer. So this here will get some automation.
We've
will cost
constructed
us
something game-changing.
a lot of energy. But it will also help, I think. Lots of jobs open. Who died? Minister of State. Alright. Let the masses mourn. No, we set up a foundation. Ethics attraction and monthly society research is fine. We need to put a new Minister of State in. And we only really have this guy ready. He doesn't know anything, but we're not gonna hire anyone extra. That's fine. Do we have a fresh sector? Yeah, okay. Our home sector does not have a leader currently. So we need to put in someone there. We could hire someone new. We could get us this guy, who is Council Agenda Speed Plus. And he has a level 3, so we can give him extra skills right at the start. Or we take a young official, but I think we're gonna go with this woman. Costs us more to hire and to upkeep, but that's okay. Spycraft, infiltration speed, operation cost. That might be interesting. We do some of that. Currently, we're not doing it. Energy mogul. Yeah, let's increase our energy production. And trade. Now let's increase the energy production even further. This will be one of those moments where I will be very confused as to why we're dropping suddenly in our energy production once this person dies. Let's go into our government and kick this guy out for her. Because she has this skill, he doesn't.
External uplink established.
Alright, the High Curator Gnashel Windwood. These are again some NPC guys that are sitting like this. This might be actually them. Here. Wait, where was it? There. We are the Curators. Our ancient order was established eons ago by various galactic powers and tendency of the time. We're dedicated to rules of preservation of all knowledge. I think these are DLC related. So are these them? Yep, these are them. Okay, cool. So now we can ask them to aid us in our research. And they will do so for 1,710 energy. Give us research speed plus 5, research upkeep plus 5%. And we'll take it, thank you. Can you tell us about the mysteries of the universe? Tell us about something new. Costs us 300 energy.
New job in the situation log.
You have marked a star in your situation log. Wonderful. I think this here might be the new thing. Who knows? Should we open the alien box? See what's in there? I haven't opened it. Okay, I think these guys... Aven Menace? Oh shoot. Okay. Build the starbase. Let's see. Oh shoot. No, they're building here. Yeah, they're building a starbase. We were too late. I didn't look. Dang it. Dang it. Too late. They're taking this system with the star. Ah, damn. There is another empire right here. So we have to block off in this direction. Fairly quickly. We're just gonna go send these guys to go survey here. No. Explore. Explore. That just means they go through it. That means they not... Wait. Okay, we don't know. Okay. Damn. Well, so he's gonna go here. Is he? Go explore. Go explore. Go explore. I want to get him up here so we can survey here and quickly block off in this direction. Because if they're going here already, that means probably... But if they're building here, where do they sit? Huh. Oh, they're definitely here. Or, well, definitely. Most likely they're here. They're definitely building here. Which means they're most likely also here. It's not good for us. Special
New
project.
job in the situation log.
Don't care too much. Well, they also could come through here still, so we have to kind of block this off. Didn't notice this connection first. The Empress Motel. At the very center of the city, overlooking the main square, is a grand, ostensibly decorated palace with a garish neon sign advertising the Empress Motel. Any luck, the rubricator can still be found in this unusual spot. Let's go find it. And then consider what we do with it. This throws us for a little bit of a loop up here.
Time for some new chrome. We've got alien roamers on the grid.
Alright, okay, so there's enemy military power, which means our ship will want to go out of there quickly. And we don't have any sort of...
New augments research. Strap in.
Okay, but that also means
Build
they
job
haven't gone
complete.
through here. So that means up there is pretty free still. Let's take this guy. No, let's take this guy to go survey these systems. We can build up to here. And we send you to survey here.
Build job complete.
You can go automate this. And we will want to cut off as much as we can here, because I think they're building in this direction and they're not coming from here. So we can at least save these systems here for us still. A little bit too late. A little bit too late. There's an Arctic world in which
Build job
like to
complete.
go. And we have some research going. Automatic resettlement chance plus 25%. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Hyperdrive plus 2. So our ships travel quicker between stars. Honestly, no matter what else we have, this is gonna go what we're gonna go. Because we need to have faster travel here. And yeah, I'm gonna take this. Then habitability plus 5%. That's very attractive. Naval capacity, we don't need that. We don't have the kind of money to even really use it up what we have. This here is interesting. This here is interesting. Only 4 blockers. That's potentially an issue I want to take care of. Hiya. It's a little bit difficult. This is quicker, so we're gonna go take that. It's 4 blockers, and that's my own rule. If it's above 2 or 3, makes sense. Let's put in an envoy. This here probably has a station. I don't really see one. Let's upgrade our fleets, maybe. Make them better. Also, again, a screenshot.
We've data mined this system dry.
Let's reinforce our fleets.
These contacts aren't your standard users.
With how much we got. Wait, where do we have enemy ships? Right there. Okay. Some more creatures, some space amoebas. So this guy is gonna get bounced back again. Gonna go build a starbase outpost here soon. So they haven't punched through these enemies. We could.
That upgrade was well worth the alloys.
What is this science ship doing? Nothing. Okay. Let's send you out then. Whatever you do it. You build the port right quick. So we don't see their buildings here. We know that they're there, but we also kind of don't know. We know that they know. They know that we know. kind of deal. So these guys are coming out there. These guys are working on the archaeology. Do we have a construction ship up there? No, we do not.
War declared. Their mistake.
Oh, shoot. Okay, these guys have declared war on us, and we weren't actually informed up front, which makes me a little bit sad. They're coming to vassalize us. So we had built a little bit of a defense, but not much. They bring in a fleet here that's way above our waistline. So we're gonna get crushed now. This will be very sad. A very sad day for us. A very, very sad day for us. They will destroy us. So we select our war goal, which really doesn't matter at this point. If we surrender, they're vassalized. What we can try and achieve is status quo, but we're not gonna. Because they will just rush through us. Because we didn't fortify this well enough. Our fleets are not built up. Yeah, this happens sometimes, Stellaris. I'm telling you right now, we're most likely going to lose. But that is okay. Even if we become a vassal of them, that is not the end of the game. That just means that how we play the game will change a little bit. And it shapes our story. It shapes our story. We can later then try and turn this around again. We are pacifists. It's you know, it's a thing. It's a thing. If they come for us, okay, sure. We're not fighters. We're lovers. What can we say? There are chances of possibly turning this around. Of course, we now have to refocus entirely on what we do. So we need to go ahead and pump up our production of alloys. And we might want to try and build some additional defenses, like right here, for example. Because this is the next choke point. Like, even if they take all this, here's another choke point, so we could try this. So we're gonna go look at what we have a lot of, and that's not much. Things are escalating now. Things are escalating now. And I believe we're gonna go look at this in the next episode, because it's entirely about how we deal with war declaration. I'm a little bit sad because in the past we got a little notification, but maybe it's because we didn't see them amass their fleets here, because we didn't have a good enough sensor link yet. So we didn't get the warning which I was expecting to get if someone tried something like that with us. It's not, as I said, the end of the world, but we do want to send our fleet here. Possibly they're not going to reach. Like, this station will be destroyed by these two fleets. 99% sure it will be. They're way stronger than us, and they have way bigger armies than us, so they are overwhelming us. They're gonna win. But, you know, as a pacifist, being subject to someone bigger and stronger, that might not even be the worst thing for us. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's certainly not what I expected to happen, but this is the nature of such a game. And with that, I'll leave it here for today. I'm a little bit panicky, but, you know, sometimes there's some excitement here. And I want to make clear, this is not the end of our story. It's not the end of our story. They're coming to vassalize us. They're probably going to make it. They're probably going to make it. Yeah. It needn't be a bad thing, being a vassal. Needn't be a bad thing. We're a bit of a proud nation, and we're not too happy about it because we don't want any Xenos overlords. But, well, might even consider. But I kind of want to give a war a go first. Show you that it's very little we can do, but it's not nothing. And then we'll see about everything else after that. Certainly, I don't want to lose any territory here. I don't think they have any claims on anything. So if we surrender, we just become a vassal under them. That's it. If we can force a status quo, then there's a chance of us, you know, just losing a few systems. And if we somehow manage to defeat their fleets, that's even better. But I'm not banking on that right now. Let's upgrade our defense platforms that do exist. We have a few here. We do have that defensive planet, which currently does nothing, I don't think. Like, we don't have any defensive armies here. Let's check real quick. So maybe let's build some of these. There are a lot of open jobs here anyway, so no one's going to work these. So there's not going to be anyone defending this planet anyway, even if you build this. Alright, I'll leave it out here. If you have any questions, please down in the comment you go. If you like this, leave a like. and subscribe. Check out our Discord if you have any questions on Stellaris as well. And wait for the next episode. It's going to come. Thank you so much for joining. We'll see if we become a vassalized nation soon. Let's hope not. But I have a feeling that this is an inevitable realization for us now. We'll see about it. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Until then, bye-bye.